Hey everybody! How's everyone doing today? It's Eric here, and today is Thursday, January 26th, and I figured I would give you an update on time this week. How about that? Hope everybody is doing well. I guess we'll get right to the good stuff here. As of today, still no change in my weight. I'm sitting at 352.4, so actually it's down a little bit. I've been up to 353, and when I say I haven't lost any weight, and I'm just saying I haven't lost any since my lowest period of 345, which was just before I started boot camp. But basically I think what's happened is I've started all of this more intense workout and circuit training type exercise, and I've bulked up some, and that's kind of reflecting in my measurements as well, which I will give you my measurements here. I'll try and do them in a slide if possible, but basically I can tell you that most of my measurements have stayed the same. My neck actually is up a little bit from an 18 to a 19, and I don't know if that is also muscle or what the deal is with that. Also, I don't know if I'm measuring myself. I try and stay, in the same spot each time, but obviously I could be a little bit off, and that could skew the measurements, especially when doing, chest, stomach, whatever, if you're not exactly in the right place, it could skew the numbers just a little bit. But anyways, bottom line is, since last month I've lost an additional 2 inches from my stomach. Waist, thighs, chest have all, actually my chest is also up another inch, and I don't know if that again is building muscle. I don't want my chest to be any bigger, but if I can lose some of the flab at least, I guess, and maybe replace it with muscle, it wouldn't be so bad. But anyways, I know a lot of you have been following me for a while, and a lot of you are concerned with the length of my stall, and like I've mentioned before in other videos, it's been trial and error. Obviously, I've never had weight loss surgery before. This is my first time. So, I don't know fully what to expect, because everybody's makeup, weight loss, chemistry, metabolism, everything obviously is different. But if you go by, just averages and what the other sleevers are losing, it does seem like my stall is a little bit long. However, I'm not going to sweat it too badly. It's been frustrating as hell, don't get me wrong, to not see the scale move, but I'm not freaking out like I thought before. I was getting tons of compliments in class today, and even my trainer said, wow, you are definitely slimming down. I can see the change in you in just 1 month of coming here already. You're definitely smaller. And I can feel it. I can feel it in my clothes. All my victories have been pretty much non-scale victories as of lately. My 2XL, I used to be kind of like between 2XL and 3XL, I think, and now I'm definitely all 2XL, working my way down to a 1X now, which is great. All my 2X shirts are getting baggy. My pants are baggy. As a matter of fact, I tried on some dress shirts that I hadn't worn in a while that didn't make it into my last round of big clothes donation. Thinning out my closet also as I'm thinning out. And tried on a few shirts the other day, and they were too big. So I'm gonna have to get rid of some more clothes here again soon. So still coming down, which is good. That means that I'm converting. The scale isn't budging, and it's frustrating as hell, like I said, but people are seeing the difference on me. So obviously the fat is leaving my body still, but I'm still replacing it with muscle. In a way, I'm not, completely surprised, because I knew that I had lost a lot, over the past couple of years. So building this back up, I guess, seems like, it makes sense anyways. I don't know if it's 100% there or not, but the other thing too is I happened to be talking to a dietitian a little bit, who was in my last class, and she thought, 1,200 calories a day with the amount of exercise that you're getting and your size still and everything, and being a male, you probably want to up your calories, because they're thinking that maybe I've put myself into like a starvation mode, and so my body is holding on to every calorie it can get right now because it needs it for, the muscle building and everything else. So I'm attempting to up my calories. I was going to go ahead and double them from 1,200 to 2,400, because she said that she recommended that I probably am in that range, 2,000 to 2,400 calories a day, but I'm struggling to get to 2,000 calories a day, and that's just, the tool. I cannot eat that much at one time. And again, you have good days and bad days. The past few days, I have not been able to eat very much at a time. It's funny, because sometimes it seems like I have to be careful, and I had actually started to weigh my foods again, because my portions were creeping up, and it was surprising how much I was able to eat. But it seems to come and go for me. Again, it's like the weight loss. It's a roller coaster ride, and it's the same with my eating. I've noticed over the past 7 months. I have days where I feel like that pouch has gotten, the sleeve has gotten really tight, and I can only eat it, and it's a struggle even to get in my fluids. So, my eating, as far as that goes, hasn't changed. My focus is still on protein. I'm cutting out as many of the carbs and refined sugars and processed foods as I possibly can. Probably my biggest weakness still is the processed foods. Again, like everybody, we all struggle with, finding things that are less processed due to convenience and time and so forth, and I still fall victim to that myself. So, but I do definitely pay more attention, and I am more careful with the protein, calories, the fats, those kind of things. So the choices that I eat, even though they might be on the processed side or, quick, ready to go, pre-made meals, I try and find as healthy an alternative as I possibly can still. So that's what I'm doing there. So I will try and put together a slide so I can compare last month's measurements with this month's, just as a reminder. But ultimately, again, 2 inches down, sitting at 352.4 pounds still. But I feel great, and I have all kinds of energy. And even in the gym now, and even the trainer, verified this and said, the way that you move, the way that you carry yourself, it's noticeably different just in a month's time. So I know it's paying off. So I couldn't be any happier with that, and the important thing is how you feel and how your body is responding. And yeah, the weight might not be coming down scale-wise, but, I'm feeling better. And obviously looking better. I got another 2 inches off my stomach, which means my gut is still shrinking. So that's all a plus in my book. So I'm going to stand up here real quick, let you see my body shots, seeing that it's measurement time. And I guess I'll do that real quick just so you can see. Yeah, so I hope everybody's doing really well. for anybody with surgeries coming up. I know Keith has his surgery on Monday. He's trying to get through his liquid diet. I think he's doing pretty good. Hopefully he didn't cheat last night. He told me he was having a tough time with it. But anyways, he's going to do great. Pierced Cub on YouTube, if any of you haven't followed him yet. And anyone else, you know, I can't remember everybody's names off the top of my head, but, you know, even if I don't comment, I'm watching and I'm liking your videos, and you guys are all doing great. And Wayne, Derail65, my buddy who's been there from pretty much the get-go, where we've been neck and neck with our surgery dates pretty close, and I just can't get over. He's melting away to nothing. You're doing a great job. So looking forward to see your update today too. So, alright guys, everybody take care, stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll let you take a peek at me and so you can visually see where I'm at. And then we'll wrap things up here. Hopefully you can see here from my camera. I'll stand back here. Alright, so let's take off the shirt even. Here we go. So here's the front view. Hopefully you can see back. As you can see, still got the flabby chest. This is actually shrinking. I still got a little bit of the side fat here from my man boobs. And obviously the stomach's getting a little saggy. But it's flattening out. Definitely flattening out. And maybe you can see better from the side. So here's my side view. And the back. And the right side. Definitely got a ways to go, but that's where the 100 pounds is coming in, and then I think from that point I'll be at, you know, in probably good shape for considering plastic surgery at that time. Thinking I'm going to start with the top down because this is what I'm most self-conscious about. The extra flab that I've had my whole life in my chest, and especially this. I'm not sure how much of this is going to go away. My little fat wings here on the side, I would love to have those taken out completely. But yeah, here's where I'm at, and here's a little bit closer view of the stomach. You can see a little bit the scars. They've healed up pretty much by now. You can barely see them. Got a couple. One here. I only had 4 total, all above the belly button. So, but yeah, you can see. Oops, I'll move over here. Still a little flabby, definitely up top. So, got to keep working on that. Everybody, have a great weekend. I will talk to you all later. Bye.